welcome back. Today we are going over chapter 35 of our book. We are getting closer and closer to the end. We start off in Kel's POV, and he is walking a floor above, and he's just looking down watching Prince Dorian and Celaena walk through the courtyard. All the while he's thinking to himself, I should be down there to make sure she doesn't try anything to use Prince Dorian to escape. However, as this goes through his mind, he's also thinking, I let my guard down. And he internally he thinks of Celaena as the queen of the underworld, but at the same time he's also thinking about she was sent to Indivir, the salt mines where she was enslaved at 17 years old. She survived there for a year in terrible conditions. She nearly starved to death. And as he's thinking about what it means to have been in Indivir and everything that she experienced, he thinks to himself, I could never survive Indivir because he's never been whipped, he's never seen anyone die, and he's never been cold and starving. So that's just something that's going through his head, is that he hasn't had any of these experiences that she has at a younger age than him. From there, we get a little bit of a time skip, a POV jump as well, and we realize that it's been 3 weeks since the massacre. Nehemia has been holed up in her room. She hasn't been coming out, she hasn't been seeing anyone, she's just depressed. We also find out that Pilor, the assassin who specializes in poisons, he's been sent home after their most recent trial went badly for him, which was an obstacle course. Of course, he's a gangly boy, he specializes in poisons. We assume he's not very prone to the physicalities of what an obstacle course would be for like mercenaries, other assassins like Celaena, soldiers. Pilar got sent home, but at the same time there have been 3 more deaths, so someone has murdered 3 more people, 3 more of the competitors. So now we are only left with 6 competitors in the competition to become the King's Champion, and that is Kane, Grave, Knox, a soldier, we don't get his name, I guess he's not that important, Renault, who is a mercenary, and Celaena, of course. So those are our remaining competitors. And then we change POVs and see that it's from Dorian's POV, so he's talking to Celaena, and then we get an interaction between Dorian and Celaena, and he's talking to her. He's asking her, that necklace, is it a gift from somebody? Because he glances at her glove where the amethyst ring that she was given is always on her hand. So he's like, did someone else give you like a little token? And she tells him no. She says, I found this in my jewelry box and liked how it looked. And then he goes on to say, well, there's this old tale from the dawn of Adderlane as a kingdom, because his hero was King Gavin, and that Elena was the first queen. And he goes on to explain to her, I've seen illustrations, I've read books. Your necklace looks a lot like those illustrations that I've seen. And then he muses, perhaps it's a replica, all the while Celaena's panicking inside because Elena's the one that gave it to me. But it doesn't go past that. He doesn't inquire anymore about that.